what do we mean when we say that data is normally distributed? This means that our data roughly looks like a normal distribution when plotted. Recall that a normal distribution looks like this. The two main criteria of a normal distribution is that there's one peak. So an example of a plot having one peak would be A. And then in B is an example of a plot that has two peaks. And the second criteria is that the graph is symmetric about the peak, which means that if we have a peak and then we were to draw a line through the center, that both the right-hand side of the peak and the left-hand side look the same. And so an example where this is not the case is a graph like this, where if you were to draw a line down the center of the peak, you see that the right-hand side does not look like the left-hand side. And so how would we practically go about determining whether or not data is normally distributed? Well, suppose our data set consists of an 8, 2 9s, 3 10s, 2 11s, and a 12. The first thing we'd do is we'd make a histogram. A histogram shows us the counts of the data points. And so on the y-axis we have the counts, and on the x-axis we have the value. And so because we have 1 8, we would put a box at 8. Because we have 2 9s, we would put 2 boxes at 9, 3 10s, 2 11s, and a 12. So if we were to draw a line on top of this data, we could see that there is in fact one peak, and that if we were to draw a line through the middle of the peak, we see that the left-hand side of the plot roughly looks like the right-hand side of the plot. And so we could say that this data is normally distributed. Thanks for watching.